Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Fine, I hope. Happy Labor Day. I hope everybody had a good day. Hope you had barbecue and lots of food and lots of family and friends and just a good day. Um, I wasn't coming on, but I've been coloring and I wanted to come on the show because I know this is Kerby month. Bubbles is declared Kerby Rosales month. So I wanted to participate in that. And then I've been finding some color alongs that I've been wanting to get with. And it is my colorful country life. I keep saying her name wrong. It's my colorful country life. So I was on here the other day and I had started this one as a watercolor and I kind of finished it up. Nothing fancy. I didn't really embellish it. I did use a stencil from my stencil set. And then I did put it on with one of these brushes. I got this makeup brush from Dollar Tree. And then I used Distress ink to put it on there. So that's just something different so that you don't have to always feel like you have to color your backgrounds in. So anyway, so that's finished. And I'll add that to whatever I've done for the month. Oh, here's the stencil here. I do tend to wipe these down with a baby wipe before I actually put them back in there because they can have some stains on there. So I have showed y'all that I have started Wondrous Animal. This book, Wondrous Animals by Kerby Rosanes. This is a compilation book, and this page I am doing a color along with my colorful country life here on the YT. She has tons of color alongs on her video. She has tons of flips. Normally, when she gets something or shows something, I'm normally ordering it right then because her taste is very good. And I'm supposed to set up my what's the shop called? My Amazon shop. So I need to do that. And what it does is you put down everything that you order on the Amazon on this special site or whatever, and then you can get a discount if somebody buys whatever it is that you are speaking about. Because I get a lot of people saying, "Where did you get that from?" or "What is that?" or all that kind of stuff. So I figured it'd be better for me to go ahead and put a dig on a site up so that way I don't have to keep typing it off. Don't feel guilty if I don't reply. Hi Jess, my thoughts. How you doing, baby? Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Hi, Mr. Hulk. How are you? I see that there is a J and H setting. I think it's on the 4th. I think I went ahead and shared it, and I will be in attendance. And tell Miss uh, tell the tell the other half Wanky Pro. I said hello. So I swear you bring those pages to life. I've never been that good at coloring. It is so fun and relaxing, Hulk. And what I do now is to share other people's channels out and then for me to also learn. There's this channel called My Colorful Country Life, and all of the books that I really like, the Kirby books, the Johanna Basford books, and a couple of other books that y'all see me, talking about on here. What she does is she shows the book, and then she does a color along, meaning that she does a video, and she actually colors it and she speeds it up so it's not boring or anything. And she literally tells you all of the colors that she uses for each thing. Like these are all the colors that she used for the ants. And she only uses the Prismacolors per on each segment that she does. She uses different mediums, but Prismacolors are her specialty. So what I did was I write down everything that she used, and then I go to my Prismacolor thing. I've got all 120 colors, and then I go ahead and find the number. I've got these labeled, and then I pull the pencils out. And the hard part is because I have to keep watching her video to see how she does it. So I watched how she did the ants, and then I did the ants just like she did hers. If you actually go to her channel, I think these ants look just like hers because I'm following her along. And then I did the same thing with the leaves, and then with the roof of this house, and I actually finished the house. Now her work is definitely on point. So the thing that I like about the color alongs, they're kind of like tutorials, and they teach you how to shade using colors as opposed to using blending pencils and stuff like that. I actually use for just this ant, I think it was 6 or 8 color pencils. Now, normally when I colored like an ant like this, I would probably use 3 colors and be done. No, ma'am, no, sir, and no, hunty. She uses 8, and I layered and layered and layered, and I really like them. I know these are cutter ants. I don't know if anybody's seen them. They do have like claw-like jaws, and then they slice the leaves off, and then they take it to wherever the heck they take it. But the twist on this is Kerby Rosanes put little houses on top of here. So I think my Colorful Country Life calls this the marching ant page, but I would call it the cutter leaf ant page. But anyway, so I went ahead and I pulled all of the pencils that I'm using for the next part. So I finished the ants, I finished the leaves, I finished this house. I'm going to start this house, and I have the colors that she used. I wrote them on the back of here. So, and she's using a 90% French gray, sandbar brown, beige sienna, putty beige, lime peel, and peach beige. So I got all those colors there. And then just so I can flatten this area up, I did pick another page that I'm going to do a color along with her. Actually, Bubbles, the person who started this color along for the month, she picked this page to start. And so I went ahead and started on this one. This one is really beautiful. This is a dragon, and it is amidst the castles and some buildings and stuff. I really love this one. And so I picked all the colors. I wrote down all the colors that she has for this one. I don't know where they are. Anyway, I wrote them down to get me as far as the inside of the bottom part of the dragon, and then I'm going to start on the tail, and then these feather, I don't know if they're feathers, whatever these things are, spikes or spines or whatever. So I'm going to do the dragon first, then I'm going to do the water, and then work on that way. I think Bubbles started the houses and stuff in here first, which is a good move. She's very, very talented. So hopefully she'll come on one day this week and we can color along with that one. So oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. Uh-huh. Good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, happy Labor Day. Any day we get off. Uh-huh. So, back to this. Now tomorrow I will not be on in the morning with Miss Ronnie Q. I'm gonna have to catch her tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm gonna have to catch her on the replay because I'll be doing my civic duty. Okay. So I will not be on in the mornings. So I said I was gonna go to bed early tonight, so I wanted to get some coloring in. And what she does is, if you look at how Kerby Rosanes does his drawings, you see all the shaded spaces, and that's just by him just drawing it and it being printed out. So what my Colorful Country Life does is she just goes back in all the areas that are shaded, and then she just applies a light layer. So it's like this Kerby Rosanes is giving you a guide on how to shade the pages, especially how to get started. So basically, I'm just going to be shading in all the black parts. Um, and definitely do it light. Make sure you have a sharp pencil. I already did those. Make sure you have a sharp pencil. I know the, hold on, see if I turn this off. Is that going to do a shadow? No, that won't do a shadow. Let's see. There we go. Looks like that's going to be okay. I have a ring light up there, but child, I just. Mm. So anyway, but the thing about doing the color alongs on here, you can transfer the skill set because what you want to learn is the method on how they do it. Because I would have never thought of using. I mean, I definitely thought of it, but I would have not have done it on my own if I hadn't had the colors that she picked. And what I want to do is plan on finding duplicates of the colors that she picked from the Prismacolor because everybody doesn't have Prismacolors. and maybe use a color set. That one set of pencils I suggested people get. It's 300 pencils. And when I tell you, if you can't get started with 300 pencils, I don't know what to tell you. And it's good quality pencils. And you can get them on sale for like $45. Um, I will be putting this on my little page. Hold on, let me show you what they look like. Let me show you what they look like. Where are you at? Okay, here you are. Oh, they're so freaking heavy. But if I was a beginner, I would get these. I wouldn't worry about the Prismacolors for 120 is like 120 to $150. These right here. These are 120 pencils, and unless you get them on sale or buy them one at a time, they're going to be about 125 a set. Or if you get it from someplace that you didn't check the prices, I have seen them for 150. Now this one is a set of 300 pencils, and I put them all in order. And 300 pencils, and they're very good quality. I don't see anything wrong with them. I really like them. I've been trying to substitute some of the Prismacolors with these, and I've been very successful. But this is good. I got this for $45. 300 pencils as opposed to 120 for 125. If I was buying somebody a set to start with, I would give them this and then maybe a couple of books. They would be happy as heck. hmm They would be happy as heck. That'd be a nice gift for somebody. I'm just saying, there's no point in buying expensive stuff if you really don't, if you don't know if it's going to hold your interest. Now, I got some Legos in my shopping cart. I ain't gonna talk about them too much because I don't want to get Wonky Pro excited. But I'm going to start doing a Lego thingy. And I actually saw some Lego puzzles. Let go, let go, let go, let God. So, but this is just a hobby, and it does relax you at least for an hour or two. It reduces the blood pressure, and high blood pressure is a silent killer. You all don't know, or y'all don't hear cussing and fussing at each other. You're gonna bless a blood vessel and stroke out. I'm just saying. So I ain't trying to do that. So lately, my blood pressure has been 120 over 60 or 120 over 59, which is excellent. Because I'm telling you, when I used to get on here hooping and hollering and stuff, and I get off, my blood pressure would be, oh my God, 170 over some ridiculous number. And it was always like that because I was always on ready, set, go. Now, I know people on here, they get on here, they try to trigger people. Because, like, I know I'll be in some people's chats and then I'll get a troll or two. And I don't know why they keep talking about Vegas. Baby, when I went to Vegas, I went with $1,000 cash and a empty credit card. Okay. I couldn't help it if I wasn't on the strip. But I came to pay for my hotel. I thought I was getting a private hotel. Well, I don't know what I got. I didn't know I was staying at a damn old ass timeshare. I didn't know that. But anyway. And I didn't know I didn't know what to expect. So I always come prepared. I never have gotten on here begging while I was in Vegas or begging while I wasn't in Vegas. I happened to be between leases and I happened to mention that on here. And I said, I actually feel like I'm homeless between leases. Well, little would you know, that's all I've been called on here is homeless. And baby, I have never been homeless. I have never slept in the street. I have never slept in my car. Not like that. Like y'all be thinking I be going to the gym, showering. Even Wilson says some fucked up shit like that. Like, really? Y'all are so delusional. If y'all only knew. But it's none of y'all business. So anyway. So no, we are not the same. Mm-mm. But I learned a lesson. Don't go with people and hang out with people, especially if you don't know what to expect. Always make sure you book your own. Oh yeah, and I pay for my own airfare with my own credit card. I did show the receipt the other day. I didn't feel like I needed to show it when it happened before because my word should be good enough. So I have no idea why people is talking about. I guess because the Vegas thing just happened. But I don't find anything entertaining with discussing that I was dragged to Vegas or that I am homeless. Can't y'all focus on some new shit now? That's all I'm saying. It's actually boring and redundant. So, but half at it. So, yeah. And it tells you people seem kind of thirsty and stalkerish to keep talking about some stuff. Like they're trying to be relevant. Oh, yeah, you're homeless and you got dragged to Vegas and you were poor. You didn't have any money. That was a lie. It sure was. But anyway, let's move on. It's 2024, child. So, yeah, so she did that. She shaded in the dark spots there, and that's what I did. Oh, I can't think of what's next color that she used. I have what? I have to stop salt 100%. It'd be the broke people that talk the most, the people that don't go nowhere. I know, right? And the people that you escape from, they mad because people get away. And the funny thing is, when I left, I wasn't talked about till like 6 months later, 7 months later. I didn't hear nothing, nobody say anything bad about me until I said I wasn't affiliated with a particular group. Then they got mad. Oh my goodness, I don't know which color she uses next. Hold on. Did I write it down here? Okay, yeah, I did. That was the French gray. So then she uses the sandbar brown, which I really, that's the peach. I think it's this one. Beige. Must be this one. That's the gray. I think this is this one. Here's sandbar brown. And I've been using this Tagal pencil sharpener, which I like. It's really good with Prismacolors because it takes off just enough, because with Prismacolors you always have to keep sharpening them. Then what she does with this one is she goes over what you just shaded and then goes up a little bit with the color. So like she blends it down with whatever you just put down, which was the 90% gray. And then she extends this color out. So this gives you another layer to put the next pencil on and shade it. And that's how you shade. And I knew that before, but I just, when you get lazy, you just want to put the pencil down and just color real hard. Well, it's better when you layer it. It looks neater. The color comes out. Your pictures come out better. You don't have those lines, those white dots. Have you see somebody color with a pencil and you see the white dots and you're like, are you going to handle those things? Because you can fix that by using a burnisher or a pencil blender. And they come in different types, or a clear colorless blender. You can do it any type of way, but I like the way my colorful country life does it, because she's blending using other colors, like to put the darker color down and then each color after that is lighter or has a little bit more to it. But you just have to show, when you put it down, you have to blend it out and then show a little bit more of the new color. I don't know if I'm explaining it well. I think I am. Try to make it sound break it down as simple as I can. Now, I'm not an expert at this. No, I'm not at all, because I do some ratchet coloring, and I just do it for therapy, and it doesn't have to be all pretty. But I would like to make these the month of Kerby for bubbles that I'm doing a little bit more professional, to show how I really, truly appreciate coloring and coloring books. Because these books are, you can get them on sale, but normally these are like, I'll say $20 when they come out, and they might be cheaper, but you can always get them. So they just, you want to make sure that you do the best. And what I do sometimes is I'll just make copies of pages and I'll just practice in case I mess it up. and I don't do it in the book. Or I might want to use markers and I can't use markers because it'll go through the next page. So this is the same thing I'm always saying because I hate for somebody to get a coloring book and they're like, "You didn't tell me I couldn't use markers." Every time I see her, she's using markers, because markers are really nice. I like markers, I do. But I think I'm better with pencils, but they just hurt my hands. But anyway, you have more control when you use pencils. Now, if you see how she does this and how I'm doing it now, you'll be like, V, why don't you put that daggone thing down and go, and walk away? Uh, it's got to look crazy before it gets better. Now, I saw her do this castle one time, and all I did was get her colors. I'm trying to follow how she was doing, but I didn't see it. I'm not watching the video right now because it's live. Hi, Charlie's girl. How you doing? Thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. I hope I have been years ago, even when it goes up and down. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll talk to myself now. Yeah, I like it too. I do. And then plus you can make gifts of these things and put them on your wall, frame them. Do you go through pencils quickly? Do they last a good amount of time? Well, soft pencils like these Prismacolors, they tend to not last as long. That's why a lot of people, when they have this set of Prismacolors, they don't use them all the time. But if you have some, you use them all the time, you tend to have two or three sets. So with these soft pencils, yes, they. Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so let me show you some of the various links, like that one. I so some of these you can tell, and a lot like this one. I didn't jack this one up, and this was one of the ones that they discontinued. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Replacing. I'll just have to find something else. I think it was lavender. So you can tell the length that I use. Like this one, I use a lot. Some of these over here, I haven't really been using the grays that much, so I really want to start using these. So these do get used up. They do wear out fast. Now these are different. These are Butte from the macaroon. This is a whole set of I think 50. These are separate from these. So yeah, if you get these, they do, and if you use them all the time, they do run down pretty fast. I have a little thing of. Do I have my little bitty babies over here? Hold on, let me see if I got my. I'm not gonna dig too far. I don't know where I put them, but I have a little cup that has little midget pencil. I forgot midget is not a nice word. Little bitty pencils. And so what you do before you toss a pencil, if you can't use it anymore, there's metal extenders that you put on there. And of course, I moved everything, so I can't find anything. But I'll come back later and talk about those. And you can get like two or three of them for like maybe $5 or $6. But you screw them on the bottom part of the pencil, and then you can get to use the pencil all the way up. But the problem is you won't be able to sharpen it. And some people sharpen their pencils. You know how the old school days they whittle with a knife. You gotta be real careful, or a razor blade. You can whittle the point. So, but I got some short ones. I'll show those another time. So this one is a sandal bar, and I'm just going around. Going a little further than where the 90% gray was. So, yep, I got some political stuff to do the latter part of this week. And what else? I got to look into my cruise, excuse me, and see what they have available because they always send out emails offering reduced prices and stuff like that. So I'll check that out. Hey Kim, how you doing? They said call me Stubbies. Kim, remember that thing I was pulling out with the extenders and the blenders? Child, I was talking about it just now, and I turned around and couldn't figure out where it was. Excuse me. My allergies are still kicking in. I don't know if you're busy, if you want to come up or not. I'll just drop the link in case you do. If you don't, I understand. But if you do, you are more than welcome. Yep. So, okay, so now I don't know what other color she used next. She used the beige sienna. And I want to say it's this one. Oh, that's peach beige. This must be beige sienna. Yes, it is. And I need to empty this sharpener. I know, right? I had the whole little kit thing, and then I had my little stubbies in there, and as soon as I wanted to find them, I could not. I didn't really get up though. I just turned around. Now, actually, what I'm going to be doing before I go to bed tonight is taking some of these things out and and I'm gonna move my shelf and try to put them more like an exhibit, like so I can get to them right away. I'm gonna see if I had time for it. I'm not trying to stay up all night long, so because I have to go somewhere at it's 7 in the morning, so I can't be on here all night long. Like we were the other night, we were on here for a long time. I was like, oh my god. Hey, Bubbles. Oh, you took out my ankle and I can't walk to get to my room. Okay, no problem. Hey, Bubbles. Bubbles, I did start that color along. Well, the one that you were doing with the dragon. So I got two. So you said it was the month of Kerby. So I'm doing a color along with My Colorful Country Life. And she used these colors. She started with the underbelly. So I'm kind of following her along. So yeah, so I'm going to do that page. I did that page before and it looked hideous. I did this page before too and it looked a mess. So, with practice and time, hopefully my skill set has gotten better so I can make them look a little bit better. But My Colorful Country Life, she had me using 8 pencils just on this house. No, 8 pencils for the ants, and I think it might have been 6 for the house. It was something else. And now I got how she does it. So if I do it again, it won't take that long. And when she colors this castle is really beautiful. So did y'all see Deliverance? I heard that's the hot movie out that's talking about. I heard saw DC and Lisa do a review on it. Now, when I heard about the Deliverance, I thought it was the old Deliverance. Do y'all remember the old Deliverance when those hunters went out in the wood? It was like 4 of them, and they went somewhere in the country, and their truck broke down, or anyway, there was some country people, some countrymen that they had evil on their mind. They ended up having sex with the men out there in the woods and tied them to a tree. They had to end up fighting for their life to get out of there. And I think only one got out. I don't know. But there was a thing when you hear banjo music in the woods, you better go running. So I was thinking that, but then I saw a clip of Deliverance, and baby, that's a black horror movie. I was like, really? Because usually in horror movies, we the first one to die. Oh, that's a joke, y'all. What you say? Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just my thoughts. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, it's on Netflix. So you say, yep, it's on Netflix, and I don't have Netflix that I know of. I think I got it in some package, so I got to find out where I have it at before I get it. But if I can't find it, I'm just going to sign up for Netflix again because I think it's like you can get it on a $6.99 plan. So I'll see what I can do. I'm not trying. I'm already paying $13.99 for the YouTube Premium, so I don't have to see ads because some of these ads are just ridiculous. And then because they break up the content and you don't know what's going on, and then the person will still be talking, and they come back and you're like, "What happened?" Especially if you ask a question. So I'm gonna check it out. I heard it was good. Well, yeah, I heard. Only thing I heard was good things about it. So, and the preview didn't give too much. I watched part of Lisa's review. I actually left it running, so because I didn't want to hear it because I didn't want it to be a spoiler alert for me. So I just watched the beginning of hers a little bit, and I just put it on mute and let it run through so she can still get the time. And then, yeah, okay. Oh, now which markers did you order? Your markers came today. I forgot which ones. Oh, those markers, the acrylic markers. Oh, I think those are the ones you got. Oh, I can't wait to see those. Okay, so the next color she used is putty beige. Now, how many times have I used this? Probably never. No, I probably have, but it looks brand new, doesn't it? It looks, well, yeah, just like this peach beige. Like I don't really don't use these colors, so I was kind of glad that when you do color alongs with people, you can follow the colors that they use and use different colors that you've never used or would never have used. Now I don't know where she put this. I probably should be looking at her video so I can see where she puts this. Hold on, I gotta see where she put it. Let me. So you're gonna do an unboxing of them tomorrow or whenever? Hold on, let me see if I can find my Colorful Country Live. I don't know why I keep wanting to call her my country colorful life, but it's my colorful country life. See, and all I have to do is put my, and then it comes right up. Then I have to find her video, and this one is called, oh my goodness, hold on. I don't know how you do it on the thing. Hold on, I think I can do it right here. No, I can't. I'm on my cell phone. How do you find video on your cell phone? Videos. You know what? I should just go to my history because I think I think that'll be better. History. Okay. That's that one. Hold on. I can find it better. Oh, Lord. I've been watching a whole bunch of court cases. Okay, here we go. Color long. Is this number one? Okay, I think this. Oh, that's part two. Well, where can you find part one? Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the dragon. Oh, well, never mind. Hold on, can I see it on the computer? Oh, you did a short. Oh, the 100 set. Okay, the 100 set. And you did a short. Oh, I did a sorry before work. I think you meant you did a short before work. Oh, I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait for you to use them. Then that way I'll know. Because I buy vicariously through you also. Thank you so much, you enabler, you. Bubbles is an enabler. Well, I can't remember how she puts the next color on. So what I'm going to do, so I won't mess it up, I'm going to stop. How many minutes have been on here? Oh, half an hour. I'm going to stop. And I guess I could start the water, even though I haven't finished the dragon. But I do know the water, she starts it with the indigo blue. So let me see where indigo blue is. Indigo blue is in slot number 63. So let me find slot number 63, 73, 63. Indigo. Now some of these colors I do have dupes of because I bought smaller sets. So I do have dupes of some of them, but the ones that I really like, I really have been going through. And of course, what she does when she starts this, she puts like four different blues on these things with the water. I love her water. So she goes, follows the shading with the indigo blue very lightly and shades the whole thing. So this is like busy work. You don't really have to think too much doing this. Just make sure you go light so that you can blend the other pencils on top of it. So that means I got to do all of this water. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to get ready to get off of here. Since nobody wants to come up, I'm going to get off because I wouldn't want to bore you all watching me do this. And I've also been watching Columbo, been trying to catch all the seasons. I finished season 1. I've seen them all now, mind you. I've seen Columbo episodes since they came out. So I'm watching them again. They're included with your Prime membership. So I'm on season 1. I watched the last one. I think it was 8, and now I'm on season 2, and I will go all the way up into this. Is 7 seasons, and each one has 7 or 8 episodes. And like I said, when I tell you, I can practically read exactly whatever they're going to say. I know all of the storylines and everything. I said I was going to do like a review of it, but I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good, wholesome television show, Columbo. I like the fact he has black people on there on some of his episodes, which is good because, years ago they didn't have a lot of black actors in there. So I like that. And he is so freaking funny. So I'm a big Columbo fan. So yeah, so that's how she starts her water. And this is the first blue. And like I said, I think she puts down 4. Did I write them down? I feel like I did. Oh, no, I did, but I don't know where I wrote them down at. But I did write them down because there's a whole bunch of them. So that's all I got for you right now. I don't have too much. I'm keeping it light, light. For you all that are interested in the whole Fool Lot just occurred, Billie Jean just did a premiere of the recent Vegas skate, and it is very entertaining. And the reason why I wanted to watch it because after I found out that she put clips of some of the events that I missed, because I don't watch certain people, and so she put a lot of clips of some of the drama, and it shows how things kind of evolved. So I definitely suggest that to be. I don't know how long she's gonna keep them up. She'll probably do 24 hours or maybe 2 days. I don't know, but her shows are very, very good. I think she actually showed 2 in 1. It was supposed to be a part 1, and she was going to drop that, and then people got so interested, and she almost got up to 1K. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't get 1K. I didn't stay to watch it because I'll try to catch it tomorrow if it's on. But when I stopped, it was like at 2 hours. So, and then I stopped and watched other things and came back. So, but it was very entertaining. And she does it so that you could just see everything at one time. Because I swear, I'm not watching some of these fools. I'm sure not. Mm-mm. Heck no. But I find them entertaining. But I'm really trying to not be up in all that foolishness. I'm really not. So that's why I'm over here coloring, trying to mind my business. I did hear one of the rappers died. I forgot his name. I don't know if he was the human beatbox. No, I don't know what his name was, but he did a lot of what is his name? Oh my goodness. I can see it. Oh, I'm not boring, thank you. Oh, Thank you, Hulk. And thank you, Bubbles. Y'all are so kind. Just kind, kind, kind. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get off here because I got to get myself settled. I actually put my sheets in the dryer, so I got to change my bed up. Last week I got all discombobulated with everything, and then I didn't do too much housework or anything, so I've got to catch up. Okay, what did the mustard say to? Oh no, I think I told the joke. What did the mustard? What did to? No, what did the mustard say to the tomato when it stumped on its head? Yeah, that was said. Yeah, right. I can't think of his name. Oh, Fat Man Scoop. Right. Hi Mia, how you doing? Oh my God, he was so talented. Hey Blue Skies, how you doing? Oh my God, he would get your music going. If you had a song and you needed somebody to come in there, hype man, Fat Man Scoop was the one. He sure was. I never heard any drama about him. You know how some of them have all mess and stuff with him, but he was a good hype man. And his voice was just excellent. I don't know how he died. I did hear somebody say, "What a terrible way to go." I don't know, child. I didn't see it. I don't know. I can't say allegedly that he died because he really did die. But at some point, everybody has to die. And it's just the when they die suddenly or some horrible disease or something. That's when it's really sad. Um, I used to be afraid of it and even talking about it, but I'm not because at some point people get tired. It's not like I'm speaking like, oh, suicidal or anything like that, but I can understand when people are really sick and they're tired of the treatment that they're getting and they just say, I'm just ready to go. I can understand that, especially if they're in pain. Then, that is horrible. And then they don't want people to see them in whatever stage they are in of their life. But normally, if they have some traumatic type of death, and they're especially when they're young, it's like, wow. I always say gone too soon because we definitely should have had Prince. We should have had Tina Marie. We should still have Rick James. We still should have Michael Jackson, you know. But, that's how life is. And so that's why you should do the best you can every day. Try not to hurt people. Try to do well. Try. At least try. I do try. Sometimes I don't succeed, but I do try. Give me an E for effort. Oh, he had many health issues. Oh, he had many health issues, and he was in the hospital not that long ago. Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know. Yeah, I watch people really suffer, and if that was me, I'd rather just. I know, right? I remember when Dr. Kevorkian came out, and people they tried to put him in jail several times, but he was at places people would pay him to let them, go out in peace, because they were in such pain and in such a state. And they just didn't want to do it anymore. I totally can understand that because I have dealt with people that were in that state. They're like, this is not a good quality of life. Now, I have never helped anybody go on with some cruel person. Two cruel people said that I assisted in transition of some of my family members, which I thought was horrible. That's why if I ever see them, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of them. I said it. Kwani and Lovely Love. I sure will beat them up. I sure will. I'll catch a case on them. I sure will. It'll be worth it. Because that's a horrible thing to say to somebody. But those two, I would fuck both of those up. I would fuck them up. hmm That's not a threat. That's reality. That's just what I would do. So hopefully they won't put themselves in a position to be around me. That's all. That's all she got to do. Or both of them have to do. There's no way in hell I would ever want to meet them or a lot of other people on here. Sometimes people mess up their bridges before other people can cross them. You know, you can't they can't even burn the bridges. They already done jacked the bridges up. See how quick that went just the talking. So I guess it's not gonna be too bad, but I'm gonna have to do all of this water, four different colors to make it look really beautiful. If y'all want to see, if y'all want to see how it looks, I don't feel no. I'm not gonna put her picture on here because I don't know the lady. I don't know Miss Colorful Country Life. I would show it to you, but I'll put the link down because you know some people don't like you showing their stuff. I think she probably wouldn't mind. Maybe I could email her, ask her. I'm doing a series on your color alongs. Do you think I could at least put a picture of your stuff up? She gonna be like, heck no. No, ma'am. I've heard your mouth before. You and that swearing. No, I don't want to be associated with you at all. Mia, you were just saying, what I say? You were just saying so good, and then talked about I know, right? I was just sounding so good and talking about I know, right? You know how you just have to see how they see. He's not finished with me yet, Miss Mia. Oh, Charlie's girl said my mother had medical assisted terminal and untreatable cancer. Oh, yes. Okay, I understand. Yeah, my sister did too. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know, right? See, I can't see. I almost was on a good path, Mia. I'm still in transition. Okay, Blue Sky said I thought he had a clot in his lungs. Oh my goodness, I don't know if he did or not. If he did, he probably now that's one way it'll take you out real fast. Uh huh. Those blood clots, they sure will. That's why you got to take your get your yearly exams and things. Whenever something's going on, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait on it. But if you are already sick and in the hospital, blood clots are really easily to develop. And they're also easy to develop if you travel a lot and you don't wear compression hose, or if you don't get up at least every half an hour and walk around, the blood can pool in your legs and make your ankles swell and you can develop blood clots like that. That's why there's people that are laying around all the time, they tend to develop them. Hmm. You got to move it. Yes, so sorry for your loss, Miss Charlie. Yes, ma'am. I know, Miss Mia. I'm gonna get better, but I ain't gonna. I ain't mean murder. I ain't mean really murking them. I just mean effing them up. You know, smack them around a little bit. Oh Lord, I actually just finally pulled out her fountain pen. Oh my goodness, she used a special fountain pen. He said he had a foot issue and he felt he had COVID, but needed the money, so he didn't. What? Oh my goodness! And those blood clots in your feet and and your legs, those things bust. I had one. Mine developed into a DV. It was a DVT, deep vein thrombosis, and it busted, which created a pulmonary embolism, which travels and when they go to your lungs, it's very severe, and definitely when they go to your brain. So there's nothing to be played with, and you definitely have to go to the hospital like right away. So if you get a pain in your foot or your leg, and you don't even know what it is, you're thinking, "Oh, I bumped my leg or something," and then if you feel it, all you have to do is just feel it, and if it feels warm, that's a blood clot. Okay, that's a 911 situation. Go immediately to the hospital. Okay. I am not a doctor or a professional like that, but I play one on YouTube because I'm talking about it from what I experienced. I ignored that thing, but that thing said, no, ma'am, we sending you straight over there right now. And I sure did. I stayed in the hospital for 3 weeks. That's why I was kind of confused when Brian like checked himself out like a couple of days. Like, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know what that was about. I just hope he does whatever, takes all the medicine he needs and stuff. But that's pretty serious, and it doesn't just go away. And you have to check on it. If they gave him medicines to dissolve his blood clot, usually it's like Lovenox, and they administered in a little needle that you put in your stomach. You just pinch your stomach fat and it's poke it. It doesn't. It's no big deal. but it busts the clots. It's a clot buster. It's called Lovenox. And then you're normally on some Coumadin or some warfarin, and then you take that, and then you have to go to get it monitored, because if you don't, you can take too much. Your body might not need as much or so much for so long, and even if you prick your finger or just a little scratch, you can bleed severely from it. Mm-hmm. Yep. So it is very serious. So you can't. And if you bump something internally and you don't notice bleeding, I mean that's death right there. So I don't play. Anybody that that's taking Coumadin or warfarin, make sure you get checked, because it was inconvenient, because I would have to go to the doctor like just to get the blood drawn, like every, once it was a week, every week, and then it was like later on every, I don't know, 2 weeks, and once a month, I don't know. And then anytime I go anywhere, you have to tell them that. So I was on it for maybe a year and a half, and then finally, one doctor that I had said, "Well, you don't look like you need it. Your numbers are good, and they maintain." So then I didn't have to take them anymore. Now, some people still, when they have situations like that, they take a aspirin, a baby aspirin every day. I don't know how that is, and how much you would take or whatever, but I do know some people take an aspirin every day just because. So, but I'm telling you, the compression hose are the way to go. So, yep. Yeah, blood thinners. Yep. You got to get those things monitored. Yeah, it's very serious. It's extremely serious. And usually, when you hear about somebody that just died, like just died right away, and then they do an autopsy or whatever, they realize they had a blood clot, and blood clots could take you out. Like, you don't play with that. You don't play with that. You just do not. But yeah, that's what goes on, and that's life. Yeah. So thank y'all for talking to me, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and get myself ready for tomorrow. I gotta get up at 7, so I'm gonna go to bed early. I'll be checking out some stuff on the YouTube streets in case there's some fool la la going on, but I'm not bringing the fool la la over here. Might do a little light conversation about it, but not in any of those panels and all that mess. Not. I now go on somebody's panel, but I'm not. I'm not hosting that fool la la. I'll have one or two people over here, and we're talking about something positive. Yep, especially before bed. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all later. Do I have my little thing over here? I don't think I have my thing. Okay, yes, you have a good night too. All right. Bye, y'all. Did I do what? Did you get some veins collapse? I can't stand the compression hose. I haven't noticed. No, I don't wear the super tights. I didn't get any veins collapse, but I'm telling you, when you can't. Okay, there's a whole situation. I'll come on tomorrow and talk about the compression hose and how to wear them, because there's some things they don't tell you about them. I have some on right now, but if you put those things on wrong, you could end up messing up your dang on situation. You sure can. So I'll talk about them tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much. All right.